Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Friday edition of the study stream. Welcome. Casual Friday, but we're still going to study today. I got some grammar passage. SHSAT. So if you're here for the SAT, get out of here. Okay? Go! Doing SHSAT to start. But then it's probably going to devolve into a casual stream. I got my Minecraft pulled up. I still want to finish my big tree. I've been building a big tree. Alright, so let's check on the chat. Nice, grammar, yeah. Yeah, exactly, legend. Okay. Let me see what the chat's been up to. Zhang first. Nice, bro. What's up, Cruz? Slender's in. What's up, bro? Hey, Henry. What's up, everybody? Okay, so spamming the question. We see it, Storm Fusion. I sent you a DM back about it, so let me check my Discord, but I don't think you responded to me, bro. We have to talk about this question. There are no numbers in it. So you're going to be isolating the D, right? Days? Okay, we can do that. Missed yesterday's stream. Wasn't on. But what's up, hi? Stop spamming. Yes, thank you. What's the server IP? I dropped it into the chat earlier. Is it still there? Yeah, this is it right here, bro. Come join. How much is Kaplan? I don't know. What's poppin', baby? How much is Kaplan Prep? I don't know, but they're pricey as well. It's not like your neighborhood tutor who you pay like $20 an hour. It's like they send somebody with like a degree. Although not necessarily a good tutor though. I will say that. How do I know that? That's because that's where I started working. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Friday edition of the study stream. My name's Tyler. What's up? So we are going to be going through some grammar. I guess I should just reiterate. Reading comp. I don't think we're going to get to reading comp today, bro. But we will do grammar, which is ELA. So hopefully that satiates something. Hey, Tyler. It's been a while since I talked, bro. I just didn't have the time, so I'd watch the stream after it was over. Oh, it's all good, Roy. Yeah, good to have you back, Sayom. It was a break. But it's great to have you on the stream again. Yeah, a lot of people watch the stream when it's over, and you can, skip through the problems a little bit faster. My rambling in between. Are you doing only like editing and revising, or comprehension too? Probably just editing and revising today. But I don't know if you guys, if I get motivated, maybe. I recommend you guys do Argo Prep. Okay. I don't know anybody. Adi Day, is Argo Prep Zoom classes free? Is that a sentence? Okay. Please what, Techno? Techno, what's going on today, bro? Yeah, no chat delay. I praise for the prep. Okay. Can I join the Minecraft server? Yes, you can. That was the IP earlier. Yeah, Techno. Thank you. Thank you, Techno. Guys, remember to like the stream. If you haven't already, definitely like the stream. Share the video if you haven't. Tell your friends about the stream, because that's how I grow. Most of the people who watch are subscribers, which is awesome, because then we can have a crew. But at the same time, yeah, let people know if you have friends. If you have friends. Not blowing you up, not putting you on the spot. If you don't have friends, that's okay. Yes, so reading or the editing. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick, actually. So actually, how's everybody doing today? I didn't even really ask. Everybody doing all right? Having a good Friday? Having a great Friday. I had a session earlier, but it was canceled, so I was like, So I prepared myself to work. I like woke up. I was like, okay, get in the headset to work, and then I got to experience the sweet release, not having to work. It's awesome. Like, yes, now I'm free. Now I'm free. It felt great. Hey, sorry, this is taking me. I didn't have anything set up when I sat down, so it was like little trying. There it is. Okay, there's one half. That was like just proof. That was just proof to you that I'm actually putting something together. I'm actually trying. I know I've been lazy recently with the streams, but no, I wouldn't even say lazy. I just would say just less. I've had less time to prepare. Where normally, normally I need a good 12 hours to prepare for this stream, brainstorming, meditating, preparing myself mentally and physically. Okay. Not really though. More of just like making like a burrito and then eating it. Okay. All right. So this is from the SHSAT student handbook. And so we're going to just crush these questions. Like, I have full confidence that we're absolutely going to just completely obliterate this. And I expect nothing less from the chat. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. So, all right, hold up. Let me actually get these off. Let me get this off. So, guys, how's everybody doing? Checking back in. Good. When are we gonna do 9th grade SHSAT math? Bacalo, I would highly, I mean, not today. So, or unless you have a specific question, we can. But I would highly recommend going back to my streams from like January, and you can tell that they're from January or February or whatever because they say SAT. Go and look at those math ones and study those because like you're working uphill, so you have to like really challenge yourself. You're the reason I got into Brooklyn Tech. Awesome. Very cool. Great to hear, actually. Good to see you, Raka. Time to learn how to be smart. Yeah, it's time, bros. It's time. Tyler is the reason we will get into grade schools. Yes. People are lucky because they go to actual prep classes. I just study by myself. Well, you're not by yourself, Slender. We're actually all here with you. Same thing with you, Cruz. We're all here right now. So this is prep. And dudes, may I say, I have not seen another person teach like an SHSAT class in a long time. But when I did, I think I'm pretty good in comparison, okay? So yes, this is just a free YouTube class, and yes, I'm under no obligation to help you, but I am helping you, and we are doing some problems, and so I would actually say if you are here, if you have the motivation to bring yourself here to this stream today, or just any time really, that shows that you have a better chance to get into these schools than someone who just got signed up for a series of expensive classes. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why like the number of kids who are on the free lunch program in specialized high schools is very high, because it's filled with people who, by hook, crook, or just sheer power of will, put themselves into that environment. So yeah, that's what I gotta say for that. All right, so let's go into this reading comp. I have a question. I averaged like 550 composite score, and based on the cutoffs from last year, I feel like I'll get into stat. And last year the cutoff was 525, but might the cutoff increase by like 25 maybe? Potentially, bro. You're close. You got to keep grinding. If you want a sense of security, you need to keep grinding. But I mean, you're past the line, so. I was simplifying equations yesterday. It was very scary. Interesting. I'm be interested what those equations are. Self-benefit, more specific. Okay, so let's go into this actually. Based on your opinion, how close is the handbook to the real test? What would be a good analogy for that? You know how like when you play a game, you might like I need to be more specific. Um, you know how like when you like learn a card game, someone might be like you're learning poker or something or blackjack, and they'll be like, "All right, we're just gonna play this first hand just as practice." You know what I mean? And you'll play the game, you'll do all the functions, but it's practice. But during the actual game, there might be things you didn't think of, there might be things you didn't see during practice, there might be things that didn't come up that will come up, and there's also the added benefit that it's permanent when you're doing it for real. So I would just say they're very close concept wise, idea wise, but it's not like perfect. You can get a very high score on these practice tests in the handbook and then have a very hard time on the test as well. I can't join because I have cons. When are people going to update me on the juicy tea, juicy drama coming out of there? Okay, so let's go actually into this. I'm ready. I have nothing else to say to you guys. I have nothing else I want to tell you. So let's go into this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to read this lightly. You're not reading this for comprehension as much, but you're going to just be kind of going through it, just kind of getting the vibe of the paragraphs, and that's what I'm going to do right now. All right. Okay, cool. So I just kind of read through it quickly. I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds, and then we'll jump into the questions. Okay, so I am seeing an interesting conversation in the chat. We'd love to see it. People talking about strategy. Do you read this paragraph before you jump into questions? And I think this first question that we're looking at, number 5 here, is a perfect example on why personally I like to just skim the passage. Because what this is asking is what best states the topic of the passage. Now, if you were to just read the first paragraph, you would think that, like looking at sentence 3, let me actually rearrange my windows. So looking at sentence 3 here, if you're like, okay, so what's the thesis sentence? I'm just going to read this. What is the passage about? It seems to me that the passage is about helping students cover the cost of attending college, and that's an important issue. Okay, that is a pretty good outline. But by having skimmed this, I know that the first paragraph talks about using public funds, the pros. The second paragraph talks about the cons of using public funds. The third paragraph talks about what changes in the university could happen to make them cheap. And that's what the passage is about. So I'm under no illusions of what else could be in the passage. I happen to know everything that the passage is talking about just because I understand the structure of what each paragraph contributes to the main theme. So that's personally why I read first, but you don't have to. You could also just read this and just be very careful with your answer choices. So let's actually go into number 5. Which sentence should replace sentence 3? To best state the topic of the passage. What do you guys get for this? What NYC handbook is this? This is the new one, bro. I think it's 2021. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. If you're moving sentences, you gotta read. Yeah, just have a macro, which means like a general understanding of what the structure is I think very helpful. But if you're struggling for time in the ELA section, that's a decision you got to make, bro. There's no perfect strategy for that. On these, I read first paragraph and a little bit after. Yeah, that's good too. Like I said, this is about you guys. I'm not saying this is how you have to do this. Like, it's not a cookie cutter solution. Everybody's brain works a little bit different. Okay, so Ernst is coming in with C on this one. Begin with C. Couldn't read that fast. Well, I wasn't reading every word. I was just kind of lightly skimming, and that's a skill that you can develop the more you do it. C is more detailed, and it's the same sentence. How do you read after? What do you mean, Crunchy? E is just wordy. Okay, so I guess I'll go through these answer choices if you guys are just a little bit kind of unsure. How do you read faster? The key is two things. One, practice. Like, how do you run faster? By running more often. Like, that's the. But the second thing is to learn to skim, which means just kind of passing your eyes over the words, and certain words will jump out to you and then you just remember the words that jump out to you, and that will form a kind of a word cloud in your head, and it will describe generally what you had just skimmed. That's a kind of a way to describe it, I guess. All right, so Legend thinks it's C. Durajoy. I'd say B, Storm Fusion. I'd say B, Storm Fusion. B seems negative in a way. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's see. Several states have implemented scholarship programs that allow students to attend public universities and community college at very low tuition rate for free. So that is an incorrect answer choice because that's assuming you only read these two paragraphs. That's not the whole thing. E, determining the most effective way to make college affordable is a complex issue, and there are differing opinions on how to approach the problem. Yeah, that seems correct. Complex issue, I like that. Differing opinions, here's one opinion, here's another opinion, here's a third opinion. Yeah, I like that B a lot. Higher education institutions should reduce the cost of college education by finding ways to help students avoid paying for unnecessary classes and materials. That's only the third paragraph, so that's not everything that we need. We need more than just the third paragraph. The main concern related to the issue of college affordability is that helping students cover tuition could affect the quality of education they receive. That's also kind of speaking to D. That's why our answer is B. Good job. Yeah. Next. Next. Fit. Yeah. Okay, so this is number 6. Some note that several states have made their community or state colleges low cost or free for students with limited resources. Where should the sentence be added to best support the ideas in the second paragraph, sentences 4 through 7? I'll give you guys like 20 seconds to answer. Let's go quick. You have 4% battery, bro. If you like run really fast and you kind of like stick your finger into the charge cord, you can like generate a little bit of electricity, and that will keep your phone going. You have to be like running really fast. Chubby Bunny, hi. Also have the people here only said B after he said it. Call him out. Yeah. Okay, so Zhang is on F. I played PUBG the whole day. Very cool. I like PUBG Mobile a lot. If you played Call of Duty Mobile, I prefer that to PUBG, but PUBG is very keynote. Roy's on F, or Sayom, should I say. Crunchy. Okay, yeah. So let's go over this one and let's talk about it. Where should the sentence be added? Some note that several states have made their community or state colleges low cost or free. Okay, so where does it really talk about that? Many people agree that college education be a financially realistic option for those who aspire. Okay, so for example, okay, and then they talk about the for example. They passing a bill to cover the cost of tuition. So this one here is talking about how states have made their community or state colleges low cost or free. And then this talks about how they pass a bill to do that. So that actually is really great. So the answer for this one is F. I could go through the other answer choices if you think one is particularly juicy, but to me, it just is very clear that that is F. Let's go on to number 7. Which sentence best presents information that shifts away from the topic of the third paragraph? So let me kind of arrange the screens here. Let me just kind of arrange the screens here so we can see that. So which of these sentences is basically, oh, third paragraph? I don't have to move that. Okay, which one can we get rid of? What do you guys think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm so hungry I'm gonna eat soup. Oh, dude, that stings. I'm very against. I know a lot of people love it, but controversial take, controversial opinion coming through. I don't like soup. I think it's fake. Okay, so Techno B, I is on A, Matthew's on B, Slender's on B, bruh, 360p is whack, bro. Coming to you live from the inside of a potato. Sayam's on B, Aiden's on B, Zhang, yep. Soup is good, but not fill up for long. So true. I like pineapples on pizza. I do too, Henry. You know, they're gonna hate us, but let them hate. Let them hate. Let them hate. So let's go through this. A lot of people are saying B for number 7, so let's talk about it. Maybe it is. What is B? Sentence 11? Where is sentence 11 in this? Additionally, many students do not finish college within 4 years because they switch majors because they have to work. Yeah, I mean, yep, yeah, exactly. Because even look at the next sentence. Critics believe that these circumstances will lead to an increase in taxes. So switching, spending an extra year at college because you switched late, majors, is that what they're referring to? Or are they referring to this? I think they're referring to sentence 10, so that should be deleted for sure. That's correct. You guys are crushing. Which phrase should be added before sentence 14 to best transition to the ideas in the 4th paragraph? All right, so I'm going to move this guy up. He's moving up now. So let's hit it. Number 8. What do you guys got? I have soup every day. Good for you, bro. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you can't like it. You got to stand up for what you believe to be right, what you believe to be true. Okay, I'm out since Tyler doesn't like soup. I'm joking. I got to go do something. See ya, Crunchy. Okay, just make sure not really fresh and juicy pineapple. Okay. I don't like smooth peanut butter. I like crunchy too, bro. Drier pineapple on pizza. Talking about. Tyler, can you send me your port like in Minecraft? I need to join it. I don't know what it is though. Dude, I put it in the chat like I got you. I got you. I'm not grumbling. I got you, bro. I got you. Kidding. No. No. Hold on. I gotta go back. Can we go back? Can we please go back? Okay. There we go. I need a different, basically the moral of this story is I need a second monitor. That's the moral of this story. If there ever was a moral. Okay, so what do you guys got for 8? I'm seeing G in the chat. Easy's got G, Aiden's on G, Zhang's on G. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Legend Flame, that's the port right there, my bro. That's the port. I'll see you on the island. Is all of that the port? Yeah. Bruh, a second monitor, goated. Yeah, I need one really bad. Okay, so people are saying it's G. Which phrase should be added before sentence 14 to best transition to the ideas in the 4th paragraph? So 3rd paragraph is talking about how people do not like this idea. They don't want to be taxed. They don't want to pay for somebody else's school through taxes. The 4th paragraph then talks about how colleges can probably make it more accessible. They're the ones that set the requirements and the prices and the stuff like that. So that's the difference between them. So for 8, everybody was saying G. So G says, until college becomes more affordable. Yep. Yep. That's really nice because it transitions from talking about how it's not affordable. And then the fourth paragraph talks about how in the meanwhile, there are things that they can do. So yeah, I really like G for H. Man, so far you guys are crushing it. I mean, why am I even here? Just to suffer? Why am I even here if you guys are so good? All right, which concluding sentence should be added after sentence 19 to support the topic of the passage? Great, let's get it. I like school food. Very cool. like I like chicken nuggets. You guys got chicken nuggets and pizza and stuff. When a Mr. Beast challenge. Yeah, Mr. Beast. How about do math problems? Do math problems for 24 hours for $10,000. Or no, what would be like a Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast would like, I ordered math tutoring, but then bought my math tutor a pontoon boat, right? Is that something Mr. Beast would do? Or I don't even know. I don't really watch his content anymore. Okay, so people are saying D, Seom comes on, D, I, Zhang, Kira. Watch that do it for 24 hours and get an 800 on the SHSAT. Yeah, they actually will give you a 900. They'll actually let you skip a grade. They'll send you to STI as a junior. They'll say, dude, you're just so cool. You're like gonna go to prom. All right. So people are saying D. What does D say? D says when the issue of college affordability is resolved, students will be able to make decisions about pursuing higher education without cost being the deciding factor. Yeah. I feel like I should do some work here and tell you why the other answer choices are bad. A, the increasing use of technology in college classrooms and the financial support from tuition scholarship programs will make college more affordable for many students. That sounds like they've already decided what's going to happen, which is not true. It's still a toss-up. B, statewide tuition scholarship programs will make college more affordable for many students, but these programs may lead to new problems. That talks about the first and second paragraph, but this also does drip. B drips with opinion, saying, well, it's you can do that, but it's going to lead to more problems. This seems a little bit more fair and balanced to lead the presentation of this passage. So B is trash. See, until the problems associated with the rising cost of college are solved, many students will pursue other options after graduating high school. This passage doesn't talk about other options at all, so that's also absolute trash. Okay, we did it, bros. Wow, we did it, Reddit. We got through the entire grammar section. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, congrats. And we actually got, the chat was 100%, which is incredibly impressive, I think. We do some 9th grade math or math in general? Yeah, we can. Do you have a specific question you want to go over, bro? I feel like D connects to the intro. That's why I picked D. Yeah, that's also another reason why D is really good. The buffer is so bad. Loss, help. Please help. I wish I could, dude. I'm streaming as hard as I can. Everything is turned up, bro. I was literally doing an ELA test right now. Didn't realize the stream here. Inactive. You were missed. Okay, so let me have a little sip. This is like my morning coffee. Let me have a little sippy poo, and then maybe we can do some math problems. I have some. What type of math is going to be on the 9th grade? Take a PSAT test or take an SAT test. It's going to be kind of difficult because keep in mind, the difference between the 8th and the 9th grade SHSAT is that they assume that you've had a year. And 1 year in a specialized high school is very hard. Keep in mind that like some freshmen are doing geometric mean questions. And if you don't know what the geometric mean of something, it's not the normal mean. It's not like a normal average. It's a geometric mean. It's a hard concept to master. And that's kind of what they're assuming that you're interested in doing by taking the 9th grade test. So become a nerd, make it your new biggest hobby is just doing hard math problems and hard reading passages, and just go at it, dude. Just know you're working uphill. Geometry, please. Okay. I just want an entire overview and prep for everything. Yeah, we all want everything. The SAT test, I got like 23 out of 25 for the math. Very good. Then move on to SAT. Move on. Simplifying equations. Did you know anyone who got STI in 8th grade and took it again and got into STI again? Why would you do that? Normally, if you take it again, you want to change schools, not go to the same one. Algebra in context, word problem. Oh, you know what? I actually kind of like word problems. You know what? Let me throw up a classic. Let me throw up a classic real quick. Give me a second to figure out how these numbers are gonna fit together. Okay, almost done. Okay, almost done, promise. 4 seconds. Okay. Okay, this question might be too hard, but it's a great SHSAT question, and I actually need to make sure that this works before I show you guys. So hold on. Oh, great. VIP tickets and normal tickets are sold over the weekend. 3 times as many VIP tickets was okay, 3 times as many VIP tickets was the number or was the amount of normal tickets sold. Normal tickets cost 1/5 as much as a VIP ticket. If the venue collected $1,120, how many VIP tickets were sold? Tariq, yeah, those are hard questions. I hate questions when they ask, find the area of a triangle, give points in the graph, but it's not a straight line from point to point. Totally, so true. They call that coordinate geometry. Yeah. Oh yeah, Minecraft only works for Java. It's for the Java version. Tyler, I don't have paper on me, man. Okay. All right, sorry. Oh, somebody get him some paper. Somebody quick. Why is this problem so long? Because I didn't edit it, I just wrote it. I don't know if you guys can solve this. I don't know if you guys can solve this. I don't know if you can solve this. Might be too hard. Can't do it. Okay, so maybe I should make an easier version of this. Maybe it should be a little easier. Um, Dude, I'm so happy it's Friday. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. How about this? Is this easier? Coding Java is fun. Yeah, learn to code, bruh. Is it 280? No, it's not. No, because you need to make 1/5 into account. Yep. So here's a better question. Here is right. You need to make a system of equations to solve it. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Crunchy. I thought you went MIA, bro. It's solvable. It's solvable. Well, go back. You can always go back and try to solve it, but here is the updated version, which isn't hard. Dude, it is so nice where I am outside. Like, like fall. And like living in LA for like so many years, I'm just like so happy to see seasons. So happy for like the trees to change. Wow, what a great problem. Where's the answer, guys? Come on. What are exactly special right triangles and how do they exactly work? Good question. So there's two different types of special right triangles. There are common right triangles, which are like the 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13. I think it's like, there's another one. Yeah, so that's like the common one. Then there's also the 30, 60, 90 right triangles and 45, 45 right triangles. And we went over them actually on Wednesday. So if you want to go back to that stream, bro, I believe it's actually just the last stream that I did. If you want to go check those out, there's a great explanation in there, if I do say so myself. Zhang's on 20. Yep. What is 42 equals 1120? What is happening? Great question, Techno. 2-hour stream today? Maybe. Why is this computer breaking on me? Breaking my heart, Techno. I thinks it's 20 as well. You got it, Brust. Welcome to the channel, my man. Yeah. 60 non-VI. Oh. Oh equals P. Very good. Very nice. Yes, yes. Very nice. Okay, I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds, but we're going to go into it. But we will. For some reason, when I'm doing Tyler's questions, I was so nervous. You're a stud, dude. Don't worry about it. Wait, yeah, it's 20. Techno's on 22. The dark side, yeah. Yes. 10 more seconds, guys. I like, do you ever have days where like you open your mouth and you're like, I can't believe English is coming out. Like I can't believe words are actually coming out. That's how I feel right now. Notice me, senpai. Oh, that always makes me, I know there are other references, but that always makes me think of that news interview. Notice me, senpai. Guy is so funny. But that's an old meme. He Melon Lord. All right, let's go through it. Yeah, people tell me I'm so kawaii. They just say I'm like super uwu. I don't know. People just say that. Okay, it's like the humble brag that people do. All right, so here's the system of equations we're going to be dealing with. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to define my variables. V equals the number of VIP and N equals the number of normal, right? And that's important because we're not saying that N is the price. We're not saying the N is the gross number of money that we made. N is going to represent the number of tickets that we have. So we're going to have two equations here. The first one is that normal tickets are $7. So $7 times the number of normal tickets we have plus $35 plus the number of VIP tickets we have is going to be our total gross revenue. That's the first kind of equation that you need to be hip with. $7 times the number of $7 tickets, $35 times the number of VIP tickets. Pretty cut and dry there. The second, notice that we have two variables. Whenever you have two variables, that means you need to have two equations to solve it, unless you're graphing. So we need a second equation, and that's this 3 times as many, because we know that the number of VIP tickets is going to be 3 times as many as the normal tickets. Excuse me. Now we have our system of equations, and now we can do a little substitution. Whenever I see a V, I'm going to throw in a 3n. So it's going to be 7n plus 35 times 3n equals 1120. I happen to know, because I'm just some like crazy genius, that 35 times 3 is 105. So 7n plus 105n equals 1120. 112n equals 1120. Right? So now we're on our way here. I don't like this though. I really don't like this. Something like my spider senses are tingling. Something about this I don't like. Bro, I can't believe I just did this. Can't believe I just did this to myself. Dude, what? Dude, I can't believe I just did this. Okay, so I made a strategic I inserted a strategic talking point into this problem. And one that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about, so kind of why one of the reasons why I put this into the work is I wanted you guys to see how easy it is for some people. You know, lesser experienced people in math will, you know, make mistakes like this. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like to make that kind of mistake so that in the future, if you happen to accidentally do it, you can catch yourself. Again, I don't really know what that would even feel like accidentally make a mistake because it's been so long since I've actually made a mistake. But if you're the type that does make mistakes, that could be a great learning tool for you. So this is great. I love this. But we have to be very diligent, right, when we talk about 3 times as many, because really it's not that VIP tickets equal normal tickets. Is that the number of VIP tickets in order to equal a normal ticket needs to be multiplied by 3. What this means is that V is going to be a smaller number than N. And that makes sense because the number of normal tickets is going to be much bigger than the number of VIP tickets. So we have to multiply that smaller number in order for it to equal the larger number. And this is what I was actually going to do first before I decided to show you guys what a mistake might look like. But this is exactly where we need to plug things in. Part of the reason why you can notice maybe that you would catch yourself at this stage of the game is that if you follow this logic, this would mean that N equals 10. And there's no way if they made $1,000 at a concert that there's only 10 $7 tickets, right? So that's ultimately why that is going to be a little problematic if you're the type of person that does make mistakes. So now we're going to be plugging this in. So whenever I see that N, I'm going to plug in 3V plus 35V equals 1120. And then we go through the math just by usual. Okay. Right. Great. Great. The number of VIP tickets is 20 and we're good to go. The chat is absolutely correct. I got that far, so let's see what the chat has to say. Wait. Yeah, that is so simple. Yeah, good question. Why wouldn't you multiply the 3n by the 7n? Because it's addition there. Since they are the same variable, why did you choose 335v instead of, okay. Yeah, it doesn't add up. Nani Tyler made a mistake. Well, that's patently false. Maybe you're a little new to the channel, but occasionally I do throw in those kind of what do they say, what do they call those? Not a rabbit hole, but occasionally I throw in a dead end, just so you guys can learn how to handle, if you are the type that makes mistakes. Showing me what mistakes look like. Yeah, that's exactly it, Tariq. It's part of a strategy. It's a little bit of a school of thought. A lot of people go, oh, Tyler, you could do perfect math in your sleep for 40 years and never make a mistake. Why don't you just do that? Isn't that more impressive? And to me, that's not impressive because that doesn't teach you guys how to recover from going in the wrong direction in a problem. It doesn't teach you guys to stay heads up, when you're watching the math. So yeah, thanks Tariq, big agree. The number of VIP tickets, yeah, Tyler, I don't understand. It says 3 normal tickets for every 1 VIP. Yeah, that's exactly it, actually. That's exactly it. Because if there are 3 times as many normal tickets, that means the number of VIP tickets times 3 will equal the number of normal tickets. That's 3 times, right? And I know it's confusing, right? Like you may be tempted to say that it's 3n, right? Because this 3 is 3 times as many, and then normal tickets is the next noun. But don't be tempted. Don't be tempted. We know that there's going to be more normal tickets than VIP tickets. So would it be 21 equal 3 normal, VIP equal... What? I don't know what you mean, Legend Flame. Tips for studying for the SAT. Yeah, you gotta take a practice test. If you don't have a score in the back of your mind, you're not gonna be able to study for it. So take a practice test, figure out what your score is to start, and then you can figure out what your plan is, especially considering that it may be due to certain sections that your score is low or high. So you'd want to adjust your studying based on that. Tyler, why did you add the VIP tickets twice? 35 is a VIP ticket. I don't know if I know what you're talking about, Kira. This math is legit. Math is legit. Shouldn't the equation be 21V plus V is equal to 1120? Where did you get the 21? What I think you're doing is you're conflating prices and number of tickets, right? You're subbing in 7 for N, but N is the number of tickets. That's why it's $7 times the number of normal tickets. Normal tickets are $7. So $7 times that number plus 35 times the number of VIP. And then that'll give us our total of this. Now, this equation, this next one, I mean, I guess if you do have a question, I'd be curious which equation you have a question about, the first or the second equation. Can you put Minecraft? Discord invitation is invalid. Let me get a new one. It's firing up. You know, actually, there's something very deeply wrong with my Discord. I can't fire it up when I have my streaming software up. I don't know why. I struggle mostly with panicking when I don't know a few questions in a row that I know I got wrong. After that, I can't think straight. Just collapse. Yeah, that's super. Just know you're not alone. Just know you're not alone with that. But yeah, that's tough. That definitely happens to people. And that's what they're talking about with, like, you need to get your head game locked away. Because you will be tested. You will be tried. They will try to break your spirit. And, like, it's so easy when it's like you're watching a TV show and you're like, yeah, man, never give up. But, like, when you're sitting in the room and you just got finished with the 5th question in a row that you know is wrong, it's very hard to be like, yeah, man, never give up. But that's actually exactly what you have to do. Like, whatever you want to use for motivation, use it. But know that that is a legitimate thing to work on, is getting your head in the right space to take this test. That is almost as important as studying. TBH, to be honest. Just skip the question if possible. Yeah, very true. Because if you, like, approach a question and you know it's going to be just crazy and hard, like, why even put yourself through that? Just say, see you later, I'll come back. And then once you get all the easy ones, once you get all the ones that you're comfortable doing, then you can dig in and try to get those extra points from the very hard questions. That might be a way to think about it. Geometry, maybe? Use the website. Yeah, I could. I actually don't know if my my Discord account is signed in on Safari. I could check. I'm trying to think of what would be a hard question for you guys. Can you put the Minecraft ID? Yeah. There you go, fam. What could be a hard geometry question? What could be a hard geometry question? Oh, yeah. That could be pretty good. Okay. Maybe this is too easy. The area of the shaded region is 6 pi inches squared. What is the area of square ABCD? Okay, Legend Flame. So you have that first equation, right? So you have two variables in that equation. You have n and v, and because of that, we need a second equation. So my second equation was 3v equals n. And what that says is 3 times the amount of VIP tickets is the amount of normal tickets. And so once you know that 3v equals n, every time you see an n in that first equation, you can substitute what an n is equal to, and that's 3v. And so that's why I have 7 times the quantity of 3v plus 35v equals 110. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to get some more coffee. Back. All right, so Zhang's on 24. Didn't the problem say that there are 3 times as many normal tickets than VIP? Exactly. So an example of that would be if there's 2 VIP tickets, there are 6 normal tickets. If there is 1 VIP ticket, there are 3 normal tickets. And so you need to multiply the number of VIP tickets by 3 to equal the number of normal tickets, and that's why it's 3v will equal n. 3 times as many as VIP tickets is the amount of normal tickets. Hopefully that helps. I don't know how to solve. Well, we'll go over this, bro. I don't get this one. We'll talk about it because this is actually something that they have just started introducing. Like, this is a great example. So people are like, can you tell me everything that's on the math section? No, because sometimes they will say, okay, the interior angles of circles is now free, fair game, just like last year. So, you need to stay on your toes. 24 pi. All right, so let's go into this. The key concept here, guys, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or how circles work, but they're very equal. I don't know if you guys know, like, the Knights of the Round Table. The reason why they sat at a round table is that everybody has the same amount of table that's right in front of them. It's like this. So, for example, if this table was divided in half, a straight line is 180 degrees, right? And we know that circles add up to 360 degrees. And so if we put 180 degrees over this 360 degrees, it's obvious that we're going to be talking about a half. Likewise, if we have a circle that's divided into thirds, we know that it needs to add up to 360 degrees, so each of these angles is going to be 120. So the interior angles of a triangle will indicate what percentage of the triangle is shaded. So exactly, 120 over 360 does simplify to 1/3. And of course, this simplifies to 1/2. So if we know the angle inside of the interior angle of this circle, we know what percentage is the chunk. And because ABCD is a square, we know that this is going to be 90 degrees. And so 90 degrees over 360 degrees is 1/4 of the circle. So that means 1/4 of this circle is shaded in. And, if that's kind of hard to imagine, just imagine that all of the 90 degrees were shown. And yeah, this isn't the most beautiful circle, but it's going to be broken up into fourths, or 90 degree sections. And so if 1/4 of the circle is 6 pi inches squared, that means this is 6, and we have 4 of them. That means the area of the whole circle is 25 pi inches squared. I said 25, but I meant 24. So that is the area of the whole circle. Why do we need to know that? Because we need to find out how long this side length is, this radius is. And so we know that 24, oh boy, I need a new piece. I'll just go over here. We know that 24 pi is pi r squared. Is that right? This is where I checked to make sure that I didn't put a problem in here, guys. 6. Yeah, actually, that is correct. Just unfortunate. It's unfortunate math for me. I should have done a perfect square, but I didn't. We're stuck with this. So basically, these will cancel out, this will cancel out. 24 equals r squared. That means the radius is the square root of 24. That means that this AB line is the square root of 24, and this BC line is the square root of 24. So what is the area? Well, we take the length of the square, we take the width of the square, and a square times a square cancels out, so it is just 24. That's the answer. Zhang's on it. Don't worry, Zhang is on it. Yeah, that's actually correct, Legend Flame, but put that into an algebraic sentence. Where do I find these questions? Well, that is the channel, bro. This is an original question from the depths of my mind, from the depths of my experience. Great question, right? And yeah, you might find a similar question in a book or whatever, but I just thought of this right now. It's partly why little difficult, but yeah, I make all of these up. You guys have questions about that? Kira wants a redemption. Did I order pizza tonight? Do permutation? Minecraft? After this problem, we'll do some Minecraft for sure, actually. I might take like a 10-minute break, and then I'll come back and do a gaming stream. Keep the study stream, but let's do a permutation question to give you guys some redemption off that last one. Let me think here. 4 people are in line for a 4-person log ride. If Joe does not want to sit in the front, how many different ways could they sit in the log? I want to create an SHSAT library in Minecraft. Very cool. I actually would very support that if you want to build something, bro. I'm late, but I'm here. Better late than never. Better late than never. Good to have you, Kira. Or, I'm sorry, good to have you, Zach. That was Zach that came in late. What's up, bro? Yeah, Zach, we're about to jump into Minecraft in a little bit. Okay, so Legend has 6. Kira cosigns that answer. Slender also cosigns 6. Luis agrees. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. I'll give you guys like 20 more seconds just to see if anybody wants to finish up, wrap up the problem here. 3 times 2. Okay. 6 from bruh. No, not the number, no. Okay, so let's go over this. Let's talk about how it's done, guys. Just imagine the possibilities. Imagine the possibilities, guys. Did I blow the chat away? I think I might have. We might have to save a redemption for this one later. Guys, there's 4 seats in the log. How many people could potentially sit in the front seat? Because Joe does not want to. So somebody is there. Now, how many people could sit in the front seat? Second seat. How many people could sit in the second seat? Well, Joe could then sit in the second seat. So let's just say we got rid of somebody. That's not Joe. Now Joe's back in the game. So now how many people? 3 again. 2, then 1. 9 times 2, 18. F to the chat. Big F to the chat. Zang came in with 18. Yep. Now I feel dumb. Well, welcome. This is a high quality stream. I'm not giving you meatballs. I'm not giving you easy peasy. Ooh, I feel so good about myself because I get all the answers right. No, this is hard. And I kind of threw in a wrinkle into this problem to throw you guys. Looks like I did. Big redemption for Tyler here. This is for me. Don't listen to this. Turn your volume down. This is for me. Turn your volume down. Turn the volume down on your phone. This is for me. Feels good. Been a long time since I got a redemption, but I got one. All right, guys. So I'm out of here. I'm gonna get out of here, but I will be back in probably 15 minutes. I'm just gonna eat a little bit and set up my computer so I can chill. Get some snacks. What a time to be alive. Couldn't agree with you more. So here's my website. If you're looking to study more, that's the spot. You can also hit me up via email. Here's the email you should use. All right, you get what I'm saying here. You get what I'm saying here, guys. We're gonna be in Minecraft in 10 minutes. I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna try to finish my big tree. But yeah, until then, bros. God, wow, yo, it's been what a special time we've had today. But I gotta go. It's time. There's gonna be 2 iconic endings. Yeah, doubly iconic. How much does Minecraft cost? I think it's like $30. I don't know, $26. Yeah. So. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's all good. Cause Joe doesn't. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Probably be 20 minutes, but yeah, we'll be kicking it. Peace.